How to stop doubting yourself.
This is the story of learning to trust your own potential. Self-doubt often feels like an internal tug-of-war. One side wants to believe in yourself, while the other whispers uncertainty. The good news is that confidence isn't a mysterious personality trait. It's a mental skill, and like any skill, it can be practiced and strengthened. Self-doubt shows up as uncertainty about who you are or what you can do. In small doses, self-criticism can motivate growth. But when it becomes excessive, it turns into a mindset that holds you back. It creates the fear of even trying, because if you never start, you never risk failing. The truth is, this isn't a lack of ability. It's a pattern of thoughts questioning your capacity to grow. Self-doubt rarely appears out of nowhere. It often grows from past failures, early criticism, or environments where expectations felt impossible to meet. Some people learn to motivate themselves through harsh self-talk, believing that being tough will push them forward. Ironically, it often does the opposite. Add the fear of disappointing others, and doubt begins to feel like protection, when it's really a cage. Here's where things begin to shift. Self-efficacy is the belief that you can take the actions needed to achieve a specific goal. Unlike general confidence, it's situational. You might feel capable in one area and uncertain in another. Research shows that when self-efficacy grows, challenges stop looking like threats and start looking like problems you can solve. Lasting confidence needs more than rewards or approval. According to self-determination theory, humans thrive when they feel autonomous, capable, and connected. When motivation comes from within, because something matters to you, it becomes resilient. Finding your personal why behind a goal anchors confidence far more deeply than chasing praise or external validation. A fixed mindset tells you that talent is set and failure means you're not good enough. A growth mindset tells a different story, that skills are built through effort and mistakes are part of the process. Struggle isn't proof of inadequacy. It's evidence that learning is happening. Reframing struggle is one of the most powerful ways to loosen self-doubt's grip. You can't bully yourself into confidence. Self-compassion is not weakness, it's fuel. Treat yourself the way you would treat someone you care about. When your inner voice becomes supportive instead of punishing, learning feels safer and growth becomes possible. Self-doubt is often fear wearing different masks. Sometimes it looks like avoiding failure by never trying. Other times it's staying silent to avoid judgment or freezing in the name of perfection. The key shift is realizing these are emotional responses, not facts. Feelings are signals, not verdicts. Thoughts are not always truth, they're habits. One of the most powerful questions you can ask is this a fact, or am I filling in the gaps? Most self-doubt is made of imagined conclusions, not evidence. When you slow down and examine the facts, confidence quietly grows. Self-doubt trains your brain to ignore success. You can retrain it. By consistently recording evidence of your strengths and small victories, you build a counterweight to negative thinking. Over time, this creates a new internal narrative, one based on reality, not fear. Many people wait to feel confident before they act. That's the trap. Confidence doesn't arrive first, it follows action. Small, imperfect steps create momentum. The feeling comes later, once your brain sees proof that you can move forward even with uncertainty. Just as your body learns through repetition, your mind does too. Visualization, small achievable goals, and trusting your instincts help build a cycle of success. Each experience reinforces the belief that you are capable, preparing you for the next challenge. Self-doubt thrives in isolation. Sharing your fears with trusted people takes away their power. Supportive relationships remind you that struggle is human, not personal failure. Confidence grows faster when it's not built alone. Holding onto past mistakes keeps you anchored to an older version of yourself. Forgiveness doesn't erase responsibility. It frees you from carrying unnecessary weight. When you understand that past choices were shaped by who you were then, wisdom can replace regret. Overcoming self-doubt isn't a straight line. Setbacks are part of the process, not proof you're failing. Stay aware of your thoughts, keep practicing, and remember this: You have influence over your inner dialogue. Choose to use it in service of your growth, your goals, and your future.
Hi, thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Bye.